Hi guys. Caught me eating. I wanted to share with you a recipe that I have that I like to make and eat that's really healthy and really good. So I make it with sunflower seeds. And I found that for my body at least, sunflower seeds kind of go through a lot easier than nuts do. Even if you soak them, somehow the seeds are a little more easily digestible. So anyway, so I took sunflower seeds and soaked them for probably longer than I should have this time, but I think you only need to soak them like 8 hours or so. What happens is it activates them, and they start to kind of grow and eventually sprout, and which activates the enzymes that makes it easier for your body to access the nutrients and to digest it and assimilate it. So, anyway, soak the all. I don't know how. I don't really do cups or any of that. Sometimes, if I give you an exact recipe, I will, but this time I won't. Just kind of use your intuition. I don't know. Maybe I did like a cup and a half, 2 cups of sunflower seeds, something like that. Anyway, I got this Vitamix as soon as I found out I had cancer, which my next video is going to be, oh shit, I have cancer, now what? And I won't talk about this. But what I said is, give me a Vitamix, one thing, because you can blend anything. I mean, you can blend your vegetables up with, you can disguise your kale in with your strawberries and your raspberries and peanut butter. And I'm going to get organic peanut butter with no oil, no salt. Anyway, no sugar. But anyway, you can put all kinds of things in there and make, dips. You can make smoothies. You can make soups. So lovely. And you get a lot of dense nutrition. When you juice, you get a lot of nutrition, but you don't get the fiber. So the cool thing about the Vitamix is that you get the fiber and the juice. You end up eating a lot more than you would. You end up consuming more volume of food than you would if you just sit there and chew. Plus, most of us don't chew well enough. One thing that I've done since I've gotten cancer is I chew my food so well. Like, okay, I check, is it liquid before it goes down my throat? Because especially with the cancer in my pelvis, with the tumor in my pelvis, it's been crowding my intestines, so I gotta watch my digestion. Anyway, I'm off track. So the sunflower seeds, you put them in the Vitamix, you put a little bit of water in there. I use Nama Shoyu. It's a little more tart and maybe even a little more sweet than soy sauce. It's a fermented, unpasteurized soy sauce. You can also use tamari, which is also fermented, I believe. I don't know if this brand is or not. Anyway, some sort of salt source. One thing that I've had with cancer is lymphedema, and you don't want regular table salt. It's like the worst thing you can have. And even too much of any other kind of salt, Himalayan salt, whatever. So what I do, let me grab this. Sea vegetables from the ocean, has salt. So my favorite is dulse. It doesn't say dulse on there, but that's what it is. Anyway, it's this sort of reddish stuff. It's called dulse because it's kind of the sweet one of all the sea vegetables. It's not green like the other ones are, but see, it just looks like this. It's no big deal. It's kind of red, and anyway, it's salty. So I put some of that in there, and that gives me my trace minerals and other minerals, whatever. Iron, because I was anemic for a while. So anyway, sunflower seeds, some tamari or some kind of salty, just a little bit, give it some flavor and bring the taste out in the sunflower seeds. And then some, if you have seaweed, add that. That'll give you some salt, but a really good digestible salt. Celery, a little garlic if you can handle it. I know early on I couldn't handle garlic. It would really activate my pain. And now I've been able to introduce just a little tiny bit of raw garlic, which is really good for antibiotic effect and just antibacterial in general in your body. Kind of break up, stagnant areas and stuff and help to digest, if you eat meat or dairy or any animal products, it'll help to digest that. Anyway, put some celery, put some garlic. What else did I put? You could put anything you want, really, but that's kind of the basics. You could put some nutritional yeast that has kind of a cheesy flavor in that. That is some really good stuff. So anyway, you put it in your blender and or food processor or Vitamix and blend it up really smooth. And then what I do is I take something like celery, or so celery's got a ton of good nutrients and minerals in it as well. Things that I don't even remember, but they're phytonutrients that are really good for you. But also, I like sometimes just something a little kind of crisp and clean, because I eat a lot of kale, and after a while I was like, oh, I just want something a little lighter. So this romaine, I like these little romaines, and also so they're good for dipping too. So I haven't taken the dip out of the Vitamix, so it doesn't look very appetizing. I'm not going to show it to you in the blender. It's not good presentation, but I will show you here on my romaine lettuce. And anyway, so you can see it's a dip. It's a sunflower seed dip, and it's got the great taste of the celery and the saltiness and some of the garlic. And I put a little tahini. That's what I do, sesame tahini, which has iron and calcium in it. It's good for you. So, you get your protein. It's fresh. It's really clean. You get some good fats in there. That's some good stuff. So there you go. There's the basic recipe. Make sure you don't put too much liquids. You can always add liquids. So, you can't take it out. So just add, little liquid as you go, because you want it to be a consistency of a dip, that you can do like this, right? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.